What up, good people? Good afternoon, good night, good evening, good morning, good everything. How y'all doing? Where you been? Where we been? I don't know. We gonna get it all in that in a minute. Because we back. We back for another Millionaire Man Cave live. We haven't done Millionaire Man Cave live, and who knows how long. But that ain't mean the show stopped because we actually been, chit chatting behind the scenes. We done took trips. We done did a little bit of this, a little bit of that. We probably gonna talk about a little bit of all that tonight. We doing brand new stuff tonight. We on Facebook. We on Instagram. Yes, we are actually literally streaming live on Instagram tonight. That's something new.
That's dope.
Yeah, we gonna try that. We're gonna try that tonight. See how that works. Stream on Instagram and Facebook, YouTube. I think I was getting John in trouble with LinkedIn, so we dropped LinkedIn. So we don't want to get John. Y'all saw the warning. Y'all saw the warning before the show, so I don't want to get John in no more trouble. So we drop LinkedIn for right now. Maybe we might come back to LinkedIn another time during a serious conversation or serious topic. But for right now, we're gonna leave LinkedIn where it is. But yeah, we back, y'all. We back. We ain't done this in a minute. We ain't done this since early December, and here it is, March 5th. Yeah, that's the longest break we've ever taken from the show. So what's going on, fellas? What y'all up to? What y'all been up to? How y'all feeling tonight?
Feeling good, dog. As usual, I'm just doing my thing. So I mean, I'm ready to rock and roll. I miss being here in the cave, so I'm glad to be back.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh, let me do that before we get to moving on with everybody. I mean, so let me before everybody y'all feeling tonight. As always, we got my brother from another mother in the building tonight with us. Millionaire Mike is in the building. Return of the Funky Child. I would play the music, but then they'll probably block it somehow. They do that. Like that is like the most ignorant thing ever. I feel like they block stuff like months after the fact. What's going on, Nicole? Appreciate you for tuning in. Welcome back. They block stuff like months after the fact. I posted something like 2 years ago, and it recently got blocked because of the music that I played. But anyway,
wow.
What's going on, Donnell? Straight out of the DMV, doing this thing tonight. What's going on, Donnell? How you feeling, bro?
I'm all right. I'm glad to be back, though. You know what I'm saying? Stuff be popping up on my radar, and I'll just be like, damn it. But we're going to push through.
Gotcha. And then my man John, Mr. Pixelated PC, is in the building. We can see, at least you ain't stuck like you was earlier. Earlier, he was like, what's going on, John?
You sound like a bear.
I mean, everybody on my screen. Do I? It sound bad?
Nah, you don't say you sound straight.
You sound like a bear.
Yeah.
Me and the internet is having trouble this evening, but I'm okay. I'm all right. You know what I'm saying? I missed y'all. You know what I'm saying? It's good to be back. It's good to
as my
show.
As my pastor would say, for those with the slow internet in the back.
You better go ahead and get that Xfinity or Google. Y'all got.
I think my kid. We don't. I think my kid is playing Roblox on his computer or something.
Oh,
what speed internet you got, John? You got like you still on AOL?
Dial up.
I'm on dial up.
Net zero.
Now what's a net gear, net zero? One of them joints.
Net zero. Yeah, that's what I had.
You've got.
It's my turn to get clown.
Nah, let Mike go outside because Mike be having issues outside too.
Jump around,
man.
I'm surprised, Mike. I'm surprised you ain't outside because usually
the dog, shorty, the dog. That Bama be out barking all day, all night.
Y'all got another dog?
No, there's a dog like 2 houses down. All you hear all day is woo, 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 woo. Woo, 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 woo.
He trying to get in the house.
Yeah, that's
all day, man. We be at work in this joint. Stephanie hear it, I hear it, and when I'm on here at night, I still be out there. Woo, 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 woo. Like, damn, shut the hell up.
Gotcha. Okay.
So yeah, I might not go out for a minute.
Gotcha. Man, what y'all been up to? We ain't done this in a good old minute. What y'all been up to? I know we done took a trip out west, LA. Did it up LA style. Other than that, what y'all been up to though? For real.
Dog, so we haven't had a show since we've been back.
We ain't had a show since early December.
Damn.
We ain't had a show since early December.
Okay. Well, Christmas came and went.
Yeah. Okay, Mike.
Stephanie's birthday came and went because that's right after Christmas.
Trust, I know.
Beginning of January. Yeah.
Trust, I know. Your wife and my wife share birthdays.
That's right. I forget about that. Like every year, I forget about that.
I don't
until I see it posted on Facebook.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Christmas was good for us. We stayed around here. We didn't really go anywhere. And then birthday January just kind of played through, and it was COVID here and there. I had COVID, then like a month or two later, Stephanie had COVID, and it's like it's been crazy. So, but other than that, we maintaining, dog. We doing well.
I caught COVID for the first time, bro. Oh, I did not care for it at all. I don't know whoever invented it needs to go back to the hell they invented it from. But I did not like COVID. And it honestly, what it was for me, I don't know. John and Donnie, y'all had this drink before? You ain't never had a drink for real, Donnie?
I had it before.
You had it before? For me, it was the nausea.
I've had it twice now.
For me, it was just the nausea. And other than the nausea and being like lethargic, like I was all right. But after I got over the nausea, I was straight. But it was the nausea for me. And it wasn't like I threw up. It was just the fact that I felt like I had to, and it just sucked.
Okay. Now,
I never felt sick like that. I mean, it was all.
Now, did you have to deal with fatigue?
For me, it was always like congestion.
Yeah, same here.
But congestion and fatigue. That's what it was.
Yeah, and the cough, the following 2 weeks after got the hell on my nerves.
Yeah. Hate that. Look, we live in a society where you cannot sneeze or cough in public because everybody side eyes you like you got COVID.
And I'm guilty of it. I will look at you sideways if I see you coughing, and I will step in the opposite direction to get away from. And if you don't cover your mouth, I will verbally say, "Cover your damn mouth," like out loud. Because I can't stand people don't cover their mouth when they sneeze or cough in public. Yo, I was on the plane. So for y'all know, for work, I travel a little bit here and there. And I was on the plane beside this old white dude. It's hilarious as cheese to me. Old white dude put on his mask because it was somebody 2 rows behind us kept coughing. It must have been a kid or something. But it got to the point where I literally put on my drink because I was like, nah, buddy, I am not trying to catch nothing that none of y'all got on this plane, yo, nasty people. Cover your damn mouth. I hate that. Did y'all hear recently? I heard on the news the other day, they said you don't have to quarantine for 5 days no more.
So I heard there were some changes, but I didn't read into it like what the changes were. So is that what they're saying?
They're saying you don't have to quarantine for 5 days no more. They're saying so long as you don't have a fever and you don't have like the heavy symptoms, you're pretty good. They just say, just be cautious on what you do. I say keep your asses in the house or wherever you go, wherever you stay. Don't bring, man, I can't stand when people come to work, come and bring their kids to school and they sick. Like for what? What's the purpose? Why get everybody else sick because you sick?
Right.
That blows me.
We still gonna quarantine around here. I know that much. If it ever happens to us, we still quarantining. So.
Oh yeah, for sure.
We ain't trying to put that on nobody.
You think your job's gonna want you to come to work anyway?
Yep. Well, I work remote, so they don't give a damn.
Yeah, that.
I mean, I don't know. You come in there.
That's a good question because I feel like the government saying that you don't have to, leaves the companies open to say, okay, well, y'all need to come to work. But at the same time, you don't want people coming to work sick.
No, you as an employee don't want other people coming to work sick. As a boss, a lot of them, they don't care. They just want you to get the work done.
I'm still baffled how people go to the bathroom and still don't wash their hands.
That part. That part.
I like over the weekend, I was in Target. I went to the bathroom. This dude left or was coming out right behind me. I washed my hands and I was walking out and I felt, I looked, he was right behind me. I'm like, I ain't say nothing, but I wanted to say, dude, you gonna wash your hands?
Nope. I was in the gym. I started working out. I started going back to the gym like maybe 3 weeks ago, maybe three weeks to a month ago. There was a dude literally on Friday. And so I went to the bathroom, washed my hands. What's going on, Demeter? Went to drink, washed my hands, went to the bathroom, washed my hands and whatnot. And there was another dude, went to the stall, like 2 stalls down. He came over, hit one of these numbers, and walked out. I'm like, I was like, yo, like the water barely touched your hands. You ain't used the water, the dryer, no nothing. Literally. And so it made me think about like I'm in the gym, and I'm using the elliptical and using the weights and machines and stuff. I'm like, yo, I mean, how many people and I watch people who do not wipe the equipment down after actually using the equipment.
That was a thing before COVID. That what I'm saying, if whatever machine you use, you wiped it down.
And it's a lot of people who still don't to this day. There's a lot of people who still do not wipe the drinks down to this day, and that's just so nasty because it's just nasty. It's just trifling. Like, why would you do that? Why? Like, yeah, I don't know. Like who
they put at least in the Y. That's the only place I've been. They have wipes like beside almost every damn piece of equipment.
Yeah, they got them. And then I've seen people walk right past them as if it did not exist. And I can't even. And here go the bad part. I can't even put that on white people. I seen black people do it too. I seen black people literally get off a machine and walk right over to another machine or go somewhere else or leave and not even wipe the machine down. So I can't even be like, oh, it's white people who do that, or it's this type of people who do that. Nope, everybody do it. Nasty.
Yeah, it is.
I don't know. Don't know what you been up to, man. We know what John been up to. Obviously, with a lack-ass internet, this is what John been up to.
He's been fighting with his internet for the last couple months.
Nothing. I feel like the holidays was a straight blur because I don't even really remember them. I don't even. Yeah, no.
Real talk. The last couple of months have been giant blur.
Yeah. I had me an old birthday.
So this. Yeah. So Demeter, I will start doing that actually when I go to the gym tomorrow. I'm gonna start actually cleaning down the machine before I use it because that's just
that's what Stephanie does.
Medicine ball on his balls. That's
Ow.
Your guess is as good as mine. Demeter will have to explain that one. You put the medicine ball on your balls, no clue. But that's disgusting. Yes, I agree. We got Demeter. We have to have you on the show. You've been chiming in and out for the past couple years, but you have yet to been on the show. We invited you on the show, but you keep turning us down. Maybe I don't know. We got to take a collection to get you on the show or not. But I mean, she ain't necessarily turning us down, but she always busy. She be too busy for us. But we gotta get Demeter on the show, especially now that y'all gotta check out her podcast. She got a couple podcasts that she got doing out there. One of them is specifically about her fitness and whatnot. So she has actually inspired me to get back in the gym. So she's one of the reasons why I started going back in the gym. So we gotta that's my cousin Demeter. And as you can see, John is still working on his internet. It is hilarious to me.
Joe. Miss Jackson, if you're nasty.
You need to come on. Let us know when, Demeter. Real talk. Let us know when you want to come on. We got you. Real talk. Come through. So myself personally, y'all already know. It is Christmas. Christmas happened. That was like Donnell said. That was a blur. Wife had a birthday. Son had a birthday. Another son had a birthday. Then we came into what was that? was that, January? I guess it was January when y'all saw we did the whole Price is Right joint. To answer everybody's question, no, I did not get the damn ATV. I did not get it. You got your ATV? We can ride your. Can I come ride your ATV? No, I did not get a damn ATV. So stop asking me about the damn ATV. I did not get an ATV. There's a whole. I guess I can talk about it now. It was funny because so for a long time I really couldn't talk about the fact that we. All I can say was we went to the show. I couldn't say that we actually went on the show. Just because I knew that I actually had gotten called down or whatever the case may be. And if I had said anything prior to the show airing, then I would have forfeited anything that I had won. So who did see the show, I actually did got called on down, and I won a TV, which I have still yet to receive, a ATV, a Pilates machine, and I got gypped at the wheel. So yeah,
oh man, that was so close, dog. What was it, like within 2-3 inches?
Like inches, dog.
Yeah. Oh man.
So yeah, I got gypped at the wheel. But
did y'all see that guy who got the $10,000 on the wheel?
Yo, so I actually watched that one. I actually watched that one before he became like internet famous. Yes, dude was hyped, and he went to the showcase. Well, not because he won $25,000 actually.
Was it 25?
He won 25. So he got the dollar, and then it went back around again, and landed back on the landed back on the dollar. Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah, you know what's sad
is the wheel rigged? Not that I can tell of. I tried to look to see if the wheel, like they got little gaps in between the wheel. I tried to look to see if the wheel was rigged, to see if that joint, if they operated or somebody back behind it who would actually be holding it still or something like that. I ain't see none of that, so I couldn't tell if the wheel was rigged and nothing like that. But
now, I am going to say kudos to Ty, because all of us pretty much said that if we got called down, we was going to try to break that damn wheel. And Ty took that joint from way up top. I was like, yeah.
I tried. I was like, yo, if anything, if this wheel is rigged, I'm breaking this bitch so it won't be rigged today. And that's what happened. But no, I did not get the ATV. The Pilates machine was not even an option. So it was funny. So when I went backstage after the show or whatever, when I had to go sign my paperwork and all this other stuff, they literally told me right then and there the Pilates machine was discontinued. So I was not getting the Pilates machine. And so because I was not getting the Pilates machine, they was going to cash me out for the Pilates machine. So I was getting cash value of whatever the Pilates machine was supposed to be worth, which I didn't want the damn Pilates machine anyway. Because I'm like, my
you don't do Pilates?
No, sir. My chiropractor asked me for the Pilates machine, and I was like, I ain't get it. She was like, I was going to ask you for it. And I was like, I gladly would have sold it to you. So they gave me the cash value for the Pilates machine joint. And then because they gave me the cash value for the Pilates machine, they gave me the cash value for the ATV and the helmet that came with the ATV. I didn't think they was going to, because according to the paperwork, they're not supposed to. Whatever you win, you're supposed to take. But because the Pilates machine was a whole thing, which I was like, why did y'all even have that anyway? If y'all knew it was discontinued. And then
they might get those things a while in advance, though.
You should have said you wanted the floor model.
So what do y'all think was the most surprising thing to y'all about that? Either the set or being on the show, like what surprised y'all the most about it?
That joint, it was, I don't know. It was straight. It was I was so mad. First of all, I was dog ass tired. Like I was dog ass tired from the night before. We all flew in the joint, and we all went to Roscoe's.
Roscoe's.
Yeah.
Roscoe's.
And they wouldn't let us eat there. They wouldn't let us eat there.
It was like, here come a bunch of black dudes from the East Coast. So for me personally, to answer that question, John, it was, I was dog tired, so I really wasn't. The fact that we was in the church before the show, we was in the Asian church, all packed in the choir room like sardines before the show. But then going in the joint and just looking at the studio in general, see how they did the whole that and that the fact that they do not shoot the show in the same order that they actually air the show.
Right.
I didn't realize that either.
Yeah. Usually on TV, they do call down, then they do 3 games, spin the wheel, 3 more games, spin the wheel. Then they do the showcase showdown at the end.
Yeah.
But, for those people who was actually, who don't know, they actually do 6 games, all 6 games, and then at the very end, the first set of 3 spin the wheel, and then the second set of 3 spin the wheel, and then you go into the showcase showdown. So they shoot it out of order. In addition to the fact that every now and then they'll go back and reshoot some things that they might have messed up on. So
yeah, that was funny.
Like the days out of order. I was like,
no, I thought it was funny that they didn't the way that they had to go back and like do certain things. I guess they didn't get the audio right or whatever. Or they wanted a bigger crowd reaction or something like that. So I thought that was interesting.
Like the chick who had to do who redo her "Come On Down." Like
right.
Yeah.
I don't know. I probably would have showed out like if I had to redo my drink. I probably would have like went like crazy.
You would have rolled down the aisle.
It's crazy because so they had a watch party at my job. Y'all know I got a remote job, and so my job was in Atlanta. They had a watch party at my job, and they was watching the joint on the TV screen. And so one of my coworkers was like, "Yo, why did you turn around and go back up the aisle and come back down?" I told you, Mike. You was sitting next to me, right?
Yeah.
So you don't know if you recall me saying, I said, "Yo, I'm not going to my left, which was the quickest way for me to go down the aisle." I said, I'm coming across all y'all, and I'm making sure I'm clapping everybody hand up and down the aisle. So that was the reason why I did the whole 360. I went down the aisle, slapped everybody's hand, went back up the aisle to people who I missed, and then came back down the aisle again. So
that's what makes it interesting, though.
Gotta have fun with it.
So the thing that surprised me the most was how difficult it was to smile and clap the whole damn show.
Yeah. I'm with you on that. At one point, I got to the point where I was just like, you ask Akil and Justin, I was like, just standing there, I was like, whoo, whoo, whoo.
Yeah, man, dude. I mean, my arms was hurting, my mouth, my face was tight. Shut up. My face was tight. I caught it. Face was tight, but and because they basically before the show they was like, you don't want to be the one who gets caught not smiling and not clapping because you'll stand out.
Right.
And if you actually go back and watch the joints now, don't even go back and watch our episode, but just watch a random ass episode. You will see a lot of people standing around like this.
Yo, what I did not realize when they sat us down is where we were in relation to like everything.
Okay.
We was dead center
behind everything,
right in the middle. Like I could see myself. The gray beard was like front and center, like right the whole time.
Only person you couldn't see was Donnell. Like, damn, where's Donnell in the joint? Where's Donnell? Couldn't see Donnell. Only person you couldn't see.
He like looked to the side sometimes.
That's cap. Ray Charles can see me.
Okay. That's how you feel, sir. I beg to differ, but okay. That's how you feel. Nah, but it was straight though. It was straight. I had a good time with the joint.
I did too. Yeah. Like I said, I mean, if any of us, and you were the one, but if any of us had gone down, I still felt like it was me going down because it was like you was part of my crew that I was with. And so I had just as much fun as if I had gone down there.
I didn't think, honestly, I thought it was going to be Akil who was going to get chosen. That's who I really thought that was going to get chosen. That's who I thought it was going to be Akil because during the interview joint that we had, he was the one. Matter of fact, can I bring that joint up? Yeah, there we go.
He was the most vocal.
There go Donnell. There go Donnell. But yeah, that joint. I mean, it was straight though. It was straight. It was like I knew Anthony wasn't gonna get chosen because Anthony was like, "Yo, I'm just here for I'm just here to be here.
I'm just here for the coffee and donuts."
Yeah, but you know what I will tell anybody who ever goes to that show. Okay.
What?
No matter how much you think first off, you need to get up early and eat because they ain't going. You be in there a long time. Okay, that's number one. Number two, recognize that if they sit you way down front, right behind the people who gonna be going up on the stage, you ain't getting picked. You will never, ever, ever get picked. Them people down there in the black, the people down front right there in the black, them girls right there in the front, they never had a chance. Never, ever, ever had a chance.
Oh no, they have a chance. But every now and then they do. Every now and then they pick people from the front. Every now and then.
Okay.
Like I watch the joint. I watch it like I watch The Price is Right because I'd be sitting at home all day working whatever, and I sit right beside the TV. And so I watch the joint. Every now and then they pick people, but usually, to your point though, John, it's usually people from the sides or in the back that they call on down.
Well, and the reason why though is because that front row people, they need that front row to be filled in all the time.
Yeah.
And so if you get up from that front row and your next thing is to sit down next to that, who gonna sit in that seat?
Okay. Yeah. I see what you're saying.
That's an empty seat.
Very valid point. And they ain't got seat fillers.
Right. Ain't no seat fillers.
Yeah, ain't no seat fillers. It is what it is. It's straight, it's straight to show. So that joint. Okay. Wait, hold on. I'm about to bring the joint up right now because this joint was hilarious to me. I know hopefully we don't get flagged because I won't bring audio. Because usually I would say be flagging. Let's stop flagging my stuff. You aggravating ass. What's the name?
Internet, the Netflix. What's Netflix? Not Netflix.
YouTube, Facebook. They be flagging the joints left and right, be aggravating the crap out of me. So that's the chick who actually won the whole joint. But yeah, so I was like, yo, this joint was. And that was the other dude. So that was the dude. So when did y'all talk to that dude? Because y'all
he was sitting right behind us. He was sitting right behind us.
Who said, and his mother, his wife, who said he didn't want to be there in the first place.
Right. So they were sitting right behind us, right? And his wife was telling us about how he ain't want to be there because he was missing work. He owned his own company. He does medical rides, like he take people dialysis and stuff like that.
Okay.
And so he felt bad for missing work, right? Because the people that need him for rides couldn't get rides that day from him.
Got you. So. Yeah. Okay, so why he coming in? I mean,
because his daughter, his daughter specifically really wanted to go, and so they kind of coaxed him into coming.
Now, was she the one? The wife, was she the one that was like he better win something or
yeah.
Somebody said something like that behind us.
Yeah, that was her.
I need to bring up the picture because Donnell was having a whole conversation with that man prior to the show.
Yeah. Yep.
Prior to the show, Donnell had that man hemmed up in the corner.
Like he was getting stock tips and shit.
Like,
honestly though, if you think about it, the people who we interacted with most back, when we were before when we was at the church, those were the people who ended up on stage.
That's true.
That shit is crazy because even that dude, the woman who got called down later was the woman who was sitting in front of us who we was talking to. It was crazy. That black woman, all the people who was around us also got called in. Called down.
Crazy.
I remember the lady in the purple with their whole group. They were standing behind us when we was on the joint. Yeah, they was behind us. And like you said, the other dude, that was the dude that Donnell was talking to. How you end up over there? I still want to know that.
Yeah, how did you end up talking to him? You was actually sitting down in a seat, way away from us.
Donnell was like, "Is this seat taken?" And he said,
Mike was like, look at Donnell. And I was like, oh, I gotta take a picture of this right quick. I was like, how you end up over there, Donnell?
Yeah, this was a whole different section.
Donnell was working for the company. He was working for the he was doing extra interviews on people. That's what he was doing.
And they was having a whole good conversation.
I was going to say, I'm gonna blow your head off. How did I end up over there? I don't know, because there was so many people. I don't know. I think the older I get, the more claustrophobic I get or something. But
They had us packed in there.
They had us packed in there. You know what I'm saying? And I was just tired of sitting. So you know what I'm saying? Like I walk around, and those seats were just convenient because it was like an in seat.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It was just a convenient seat. So I just had sat down because I was walking around.
For some more breathing.
Well, I might have came back from the restroom and I just didn't feel like climbing, you know what I'm saying, climbing through everybody.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I think that was his seat that I was sitting in. So when he came back, so when he came back, I was just like, my bad. bro, man, like, yo, my bad. You know what I'm saying? I give you a seat back. He was like, nah, you good. I said, yeah, I know. It's like, so
okay. This again, Anthony was like, I'm just here because y'all here. He was like security. Like I'm making sure nobody run up on none of y'all. I'm straight. So, that joint was hilarious.
Yeah, but that was a good time. You know what I'm saying? I enjoyed that. I appreciate the fact that we went and did it. It probably wouldn't have been something that I would have like thought of on my own, just because I probably wouldn't have never thought of it. Like, but I'm glad we went and did it. So,
but yeah, that joint, I was like, I'm running across all y'all.
He knocked his glasses off.
I was like, I'm going back up, slapping everybody's hand. Kill knocked my damn glasses off and everything. That joint was hilarious. That joint was hilarious.
Hey, one thing I did not pay attention to when the show came on, and I meant, and I never went back to watch it. Did they say your name correctly?
I was surprised as hell. They did.
They said Tyron. They did it right.
Yeah, and last name there, Tyron Robertson. I was like, oh shoot, and it threw me for a minute because I was like, wait, they tell you when they hold up the sign, like look for your name, because in case you don't hear it, look for the sign.
You might not hear it. Yeah.
Oh shit, that's my name. I was like, oh.
Hey, so I was gonna say a surprise for me was tidbit, folks that are listening. One of the producers was from the DMV, believe it or not.
He was.
Yep.
That's right.
Yep. He was from the DMV. Yeah.
But see, that's how I knew he was going to call us up. Not because he was from the DMV. Not because he's from the DMV. But remember, he came over to us and was like, "Don't talk about if you get called up. Don't talk about the man."
I remember the chick came over, but I remember like it was like two chicks who came over who said it like twice.
Chicks always coming to this guy.
He came over to me. He came over to me and he said that. And me and Justin, he came over. He's like, if y'all get called up, don't say nothing about man cave. And I was like, okay, we got you.
Yeah. I remember the chick came over. She was like, you can't say nothing about your show, but you can, I was like, okay, gotcha.
Yeah. But that was cool.
It was all a blur to me. I was just like, yo, I couldn't believe the joint. I got down there and I did not know what I was bidding on. Real talk, I really did not realize what I was bidding on until like the last second. I looked up and I was like, oh, there's a TV over there because the cameras are in front of your face, and I'm looking at Drew who comes in from the other side, and the TV and old boy was on the other side, and I was like, and so when I hear them going down the line, I was like, oh, we bidding on something. Let me look. Oh, it's a TV over there. $850.
So did you get the TV?
No.
By the way, folks listening and watching, that studio is a lot tighter than it looks on camera.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it is.
I don't know how they wheel cars out there. Yeah. I don't know how they have all that shit back in the back. I saw them wheel the cars out. Y'all don't see it on TV, but boy, oh boy. Was that down tight? I was like, yo, these people maneuvering the hell out of this stuff in here. It's crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know, and it was more than one car in the back too, because they offered like 2 or 3 different cars.
It was like 2 or 3 different cars.
Where these cars come from?
Yes,
like we saw them, they put the drinks on the jacks and they wheel them out because they try to do it so in a way that even the audience can't hear what the prizes will be or would know. Like if you sit like once I did my game, I went to the back, went behind the joint. They mic'd me up. I was watching the joint on TV on the screens, and then they brought me down, and it's a whole nother section off on the left-hand side where all the contestants actually sit. And so you can kind of see some stuff, but you can't really get a good look at like everything. But you can see, like I saw when they brought out a car, and then they covered it up so the audience couldn't see it in TV and all that other stuff. But they try to do it so you really can't see it, and for the most part, you can't see. You have no, like John said, you have no concept of time unless you got like an old regular watch. If you got anything digital, they take all digital stuff from you.
That's right.
Yeah, that joint was it was cool though. It was cool. I enjoyed it.
So look, what else did y'all do in LA?
What did y'all do in LA? I don't know. We went to a basketball game.
Oh yeah. That was
to a basketball game.
Okay.
We ate a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
We partied.
I'm about to say, y'all. I know y'all partied. Y'all did party joint.
We got to watch our team lose bad.
I just stayed in the house.
That's a lot. You and John was in Nintendo World.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Who that is?
We know exactly who that is. That's you.
Did I get my hand caught the cookie jar?
Y'all was in Super Nintendo World.
I will say this though. Yo, that joint is way different than Florida because first of all, they don't have Nintendo World in Florida, but
it's coming.
I felt like the park was damn near empty in comparison to going to Florida. Going to Universal in Florida is like garbage. Like you might as well just know that you only gonna ride like 3 rides if you go to Universal in Florida. You ain't got no time for nothing else. It's so crowded. But in LA, everybody must be going all the time, and then they just be like, "Fuck it, nobody cares no more." So it was empty.
Or it could have been the time of the year too. It could have been the time of the year.
Did y'all ever watch the episode of Quantum Leap?
I didn't watch it.
I forgot all about it.
Yeah, I know you mentioned it. I did see recently. So I told you after y'all left, we stuck around and we saw Bob Hart's Abishola and Night Court. So I did see the episode of Bob Hart's Abishola that we stuck around for, but I haven't seen the episode of Night Court yet. And then I know we went to the game. Anthony Anderson and Cedric Entertainment was there too. They was at the game and whatnot. So yeah. And plus, cool. At night, how you? Because when we did the tour joint for Universal. I know we saw like part of what they were shooting for Quantum Leap, but how you see like all that joint? Like it was dark.
That's why you gotta go. That's why you gotta watch the episode because one of the demonstrations that they gave us was exactly. And I didn't even do that on purpose. One of the demonstrations they gave us was exactly what you saw in the film.
Okay.
That's cool.
Because I remember this drink. That was the nighttime scene right there. That was the same joint that they were shooting, the Quantum Leap joint.
And that was the same episode. You got to see it. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like you be like, God damn.
Got you. It was just like. That's all we could really see.
Right. But it was cool. It was cool. I enjoyed it. You know what I'm saying? The whole trip was fun. It felt like it went way faster than I thought it was gonna go. Like it was quick. It was quick.
Bruh. You know, I'm old.
Right?
I need some downtime, especially we going from one time zone to another. Woo.
I told you that Friday was it Friday we got out there? No, that Thursday we got out there. I was tired, dog. I couldn't I was done, and I barely got any sleep the night before. I was done. I was done. So it I was all pure adrenaline when we did the show, like pure adrenaline. That joint, I was done. So
I got to meet Raphael Sadiq while we were out partying.
A word?
That was dope. Yeah, because he was real cool. I spoke to him for a little bit, and then later on that night, I went back over to him because I had to tell him. I was like, dude, you inspired me my whole life. You know, well, not my whole life, but you've inspired me all the way along. You do feel good music. Like I told him, I was like, Tony, and SOS Band, I've always called feel good music because I just feel good whenever I listen to you shit. So, it was like I had to tell him that. So I did. Now that was cool.
You told him he made you feel good.
No, that is not what I said.
You
I
know
said
what?
that they make feel good music.
Smell a man code.
I said they make feel good music. That's what I said.
Flag on the play.
Hey, Ty,
Flag on the play. Flag on the play. Flag on the play. Flag on the play. But you know what? This is okay. So I know we're talking about LA right now, but I'm gonna change the subject because there's a lot of stuff that happened while we were on hiatus.
Yes.
And I feel like, and I know this is past, it happened, you know what I'm saying? We talked about how Christmas happened and birthdays happened and whatnot. Like, yeah, my wife also had a birthday along with you guys, your guys' wives as well, right during that time. But yo, I swear the craziest stuff for me that happened, and it's because I didn't really know about this show at all. This podcast, if you want to call it a podcast, it's Club Shay Shay.
God.
I really didn't know anything about Club Shay Shay. I would never have watched Shannon Sharp's show because I don't like Shannon Sharp like that. But we also
Club
had
Shay Shay has blown the F up.
Yeah, we had Cat Williams, you know what I'm saying, come out and do the Club Shay Shay, you know, craziness, and then Monique came on and she did her little number on there too, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was just crazy. Like, since we've been gone, the world been going crazy right now.
He got into it with Mike Epps right before NBA All-Star Week.
Right.
Got into it.
Did y'all catch all of that? I was trying to make sure I pieced everything together.
First off, it was Mike Epps' fault, right? Mike Epps decided he was going, you know. But then you think about what Mike Epps said, and then you think about what happened just this week when Shannon Sharp went to Total Wines. Did you see that? You ain't see what he did with his green outfit on, you know what I'm saying, and his bag, and they say he was standing out there all sassy before he walked into the Total Wine. I was like, and that go back to what Mike Epps was saying. Mike Epps was talking about how, you know, oh yeah, he did Cat Williams. I haven't watched the Joe Rogan Cat Williams joint yet, but yeah, man, it's been the world been crazy since we last did the show.
Yeah, very much so. Exactly. I guess, you know, some people, Mr. Reasonable over there doing in and out of rooms. Now, keep a calendar of what happens every month throughout the year that you know people remember. And so I think was Cat Williams January, Monique might have been February. March.
Cat Williams was like right at the New Year. Like that joint happened like right January, whatever the first Tuesday in January was. I think that nigga was on there going in on everybody.
Going ham on everybody.
So I did see an episode. I saw like a clip of your boy, we just said his damn name. Mike Epps. He was doing a stand-up joint. And he was mad. I don't know if he was really mad, but he was playing. He was like, yo, why he mentioned my name? I need to listen to you. So I really think that's what he was really trying to do. He was just trying to get publicity because he's like, I need to sell some tickets to my comedy.
And not only that, Ty, he also just put out a special on Netflix.
Did he?
Yeah, he got a special on Netflix. So that happened all around the same time. So you know what I'm saying?
Y'all seen it?
I watched it. It was okay. It was all right. It was okay.
I don't like Mike Epps in comedy, dude.
I was about to say,
I don't like his stand-up.
Mike Epps as an actor, in my opinion, is hilarious. Mike Epps as a comedian is corny as shit.
I saw him twice.
Like him.
I seen him twice in stand-up, and I thought he was funny then. But now the special was just all right.
I had seen him a couple times in stand-up. I'm like, the dude telling jokes, he's just there. But when he's acting, like Ty said, like just the way he is like funny as shit.
Wait. To that point, guess what he said in a stand-up show about his acting? He said, if you go back and watch All About the Benjamins again, that nigga was high. He was not high on weed. He said he was coked up. When he did All About the Benjamins.
Well, then maybe he needed to coke when he do his damn thing.
30.
He said he gave up. He said he gave up coke. He said he gave up coke now.
I'm glad he gave up coke, but he needed to do something that get him back to stand up funny. I mean, personal opinion. Stand up. He's not stand up funny. He's not stand up.
He's just naturally funny, like just in everyday scenarios, but not standing there telling jokes. I don't know if it's timing because comedy's all about timing or whatever, but. Yeah, I've never found him funny.
But honestly, I'll say the same thing about Cat. Cat Williams used to be funny as hell with the stand-up too, in my opinion. Cat Williams, he used to be funny as hell with the stand-up. The last couple of stand-ups I've seen him in, even though I heard he's killing it on the tour he got now. He came back to Charlotte twice. He's been to Charlotte twice on his new tour. I heard he was funny in his new joint, but the past two joints I've seen the Cat Williams, I was like, ha.
He also got Kevin Hart ex-wife on the tour.
Oh yeah. She trying to make her money though. I don't blame her.
And he has a Monique on a couple of dates too.
Yeah, she was here this last time. I think this past weekend they came back to Charlotte, and the first time she wasn't with him, but the second time she was with him, and they actually said that she was actually jive funny as well.
Okay. Kevin Hart is hilarious.
Yes. Now
he's a good storyteller. He is a good storyteller.
His last special wasn't funny. I didn't like
it. So I went to go see him live when he was at Ram Stage or whatever is in at Arundel Mills at the casino train. He had me in like tears, like Comic View tears.
Oh, they bringing that drink back?
Are they?
Yes.
Oh my God! Like that to me, Comic View used to be the best. You know what I'm saying? Like that joint used to be the best because they would do like the snippets of like the funny stuff that comedians did. You know what I'm saying? Like you didn't have to sit through like a whole like Def Comedy Jam was good too, but like Comic View was like to me better because they did the snippets from the different comics.
Yep.
Okay. But Kevin Hart though, like. And even like his what was it called the paper boys or something like that.
Plastic Cup Boys.
Plastic Cup Boys. Yeah, the Plastic Cup Boys. They funny too. All of them are hilarious too.
Actually, truth be told,
like they had me
when they came to Charlotte. When they came to Charlotte, some of them are actually funnier than Kevin Hart.
I believe that. I believe that. But I think so I'll just say this: the funniest thing for me, and I don't know if y'all ever seen the joke. The funniest thing for me was when he was telling the story about him playing basketball and he didn't know the basketball players that he was playing against were deaf.
I can only imagine, dog.
I never can't get the drain out there.
I know, right?
I don't want to tell it. I don't want to tell it because you know what I'm saying. Like the joke to me I found it to be hilarious. So
but if you try to retell it, it won't be the same.
Correct. Oh my God.
But yeah, so Kevin Hart, the same way I was talking about how Mike Epps is just a funny ass dude. That's how Kevin Hart is. But Kevin Hart is also a good storyteller. So he will recreate just regular life scenarios and make the shit funny.
So who's
It's actually before you ask that question down there. It's actually Kevin Hart and his production company that's bringing Comic View back. So in July 6th through the 9th, they're actually doing a Comic View weekend in Vegas. Y'all trying to go to Vegas? Y'all trying to go to Vegas? So July 6th through the 9th, they're doing a Comic View weekend in Vegas, and they're gonna tape it for BET. So it's Kevin Hart's joint that they're actually doing bring Comic View back. Well, go ahead, Don.
Cool. Good shit. That's some good shit.
All right, top 3 comics right now.
Ooh, right now.
Wait. Alive right now?
Alive right now. I mean, because I know it's a lot of.
I'm gonna forget people. I'm gonna forget somebody.
I know it's a lot of, you know what I'm saying, ones that's done gone up to the heavens. But
this
I feel like those are the easy ones.
And they still have to be doing comedy right now, though, right?
Yep.
My number one, Ali Sadiq. He's another storyteller. Hell of a storyteller. Ali Sadiq, number one.
That
Kevin
dude
Hart.
be talking about serious
Yo.
stuff and make it funny.
Yo, I have to say Tony Baker is funny as hell.
Okay.
I want to
If you
see him
ain't
live.
never,
I haven't seen him. I've seen clips,
I
but I
seen him.
haven't
I
seen
seen
him
him live. I seen him live
live.
twice now. With Kev on stage. He did the Ball Brothers tour. I saw him
Yeah.
on the Ball Brothers tour. He was good. And I saw him do a show in Baltimore, and one in Baltimore and one DC. And he's funny. I think Tony Baker is funny as hell. So
I'm gonna
All right,
go.
I'm gonna throw.
Ali,
Go ahead.
I'm gonna go Ali Sadiq. You say Alive Now, right?
Mm.
I'm gonna go Ali Sadiq, Lavelle Crawford. I gotta think of a third one though. You say that's Alive Now.
yo, I like Corey Holcomb.
He alright. He alright.
Hmm.
I don't know. I can't think. I want to say like somebody like a Samoa, because Samoa is funny too. I don't know if y'all seen Samoa. Samoa's still funny too, but I don't know if she's top 3 though.
Okay.
I don't know. Who y'all got?
All right, I gotta throw. So I'm with Ali Sadiq, and I gotta throw Deion Cole out there. That dude is hilarious to me.
Yeah,
he is hilarious. I saw him in Charlotte here over the Christmas break. Matter of fact, it was New Year's Eve in Charlotte, and him. I remember one of the other guys that was with. I don't remember his name, but he was funny as hell too. But yeah, so Deion Cole, Ali Sadiq, and Kevin Hart. I'm gonna go with Kevin Hart.
Who you got, John? Or Donnell?
And Cat Williams is in there too, but I didn't name him.
So I'm going. Honest J.
Yo, that dude had me weird when I seen him.
I haven't seen Arnez since he was on Comic View.
Oh man, I'm going Honest J.
I forgot about Arnez.
Ricky Smiley.
Okay.
And Kevin Hart.
Ricky Smiley, he funny, but he ain't as funny as he used to be. Especially if he do Lil Daryl. Dog. My name Lil Daryl. That joint. That joint is hilarious. He don't do that. He don't even like when people refer to Lil Daryl no more.
It's all about the build up for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I hate. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I get it. Comics, they'll use their platform to basically make PSA announcements. But I'm like, man, do that on a commercial. But you know what I'm saying? Like, they be like, oh, like Earthquake. I feel like every time I go see Earthquake, he always talking about,
that's
you know what I'm saying,
ass dude too.
Going to get his colonoscopy or something like that. I get it.
Yo, you know who was funny? What is his name? He did a residency in Vegas. Dang, and I can't remember his name now. He an older.
Any of y'all like Chris Rock? I never liked Chris Rock as a comic.
We saw George Wallace.
George Wallace, that's the one. George Wallace funny.
Okay.
George Wallace, yeah. I seen George Wallace in Atlanta, but it's what's the dude name who played Pop's brother in Friday? He was here in Charlotte. He was jive funny.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. I don't know his name though.
Hot dog.
He was in Next Friday. He was
in Next Friday, and he slapped. What's his name?
Oh, hold on. You talking about
DC Curry?
Don DC Curry.
I see he's actually, now I don't know how the hell he still be doing comic, because dude would drink. Y'all think if you drink like brown liquor, he drank the entire show. We went to the early show. I was like, yo, by the time he got to his third show, he had to be on the floor. He had to be on the floor because he was killing like he called this a shot of brown liquor. Like he was big as hell in a big ass yo. But he's funny though. He is funny. He's funny. He ain't as funny as he was back, but he's funny though.
Okay.
Don D. Secure. So who else you got, John? You got George Wallace.
I said George Wallace. I said I'm gonna take George Wallace. I'm gonna take, I don't know, man. I like Kevin Hart. but I really ain't been feeling his recent stuff.
I'm surprised anybody said Eddie Murphy,
He ain't
Because
doing
he ain't
comedy
doing
no more.
comedy
He ain't
anymore.
doing
He ain't doing comedy
yeah,
no more.
yeah.
but he's still alive.
No, but I said they got to be doing comedy. I said they got to be doing
Oh, you
comedy
did.
now.
You
You know
right.
what I'm
You
saying?
right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I said. So George Wallace, Tony Baker, and man, I hate to go Kevin Hart because I feel like I'm like bandwagon now Kevin Hart, but
Nah,
I mean, he's funny though. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, he's a funny dude, man.
Dave
I'm gonna see if I can
Chappelle,
find
And he's a
Chris Rock.
hard worker. Oh, Dave Chappelle. How the
I
hell
know.
did I
I'm about to
forget
say.
Dave
I was about to say.
Chappelle?
I know everybody
Dave
not a Dave
Chappelle.
Chappelle fan.
I'm about to
I
say
am.
Dave
I am a
Chappelle
Dave
can go a
Chappelle
little
fan.
dark for me.
Nah,
I
love
like Dave Chappelle.
Dave
Like I
Chappelle
can.
is Richard Pryor of this generation.
Yeah,
He
and
get
it
a little
don't.
too dark for me.
Well, see,
You know
it
what I'm
don't
saying?
matter to me. Like his. I don't care. I know some people don't like the way direction he goes sometimes with his comedy, and his specials where they felt like he punched down on a group of people over and over again. But his last special, that joint was hilarious because he was like, I'm not gonna talk about trans people no more. I'm gonna talk about special people now.
Yeah.
Like
Dave, in my opinion, if you ever see Dave Chappelle, not his specials, but if you ever just see him in just regular, them joints be funnier than the stuff that they be getting ready for to do their specials with. Them joints be funny. If you ever seen, like, he was talking, him and D. Ray Davis kind of went at each other because they didn't necessarily go at each other, but Dave Chappelle was talking about, what was he talking about? I forgot exactly what. He was talking about Cat Williams, and D. Ray Davis was defending Cat Williams. But Dave Chappelle was saying why he didn't necessarily agree with, I know, I'm sorry. I take back my Lavelle Crawford, and I'm putting he ain't black. Gary Owen. Gary Owen is funny as shit. Gary Owen, I just thought about it.
Okay.
The black
Have
white boy.
Have you ever watched, he coming to DC soon, but have you ever watched or listened to his podcast?
No.
Gary Owen is one of those dudes who you know what I'm saying, he's a white comedian that is very well loved by black audiences.
Yeah, because he only date black women. He had a black wife.
Right, but he also is an interesting character because he is very politically correct in the way that he talks because he don't want to offend. He don't want to offend specifically black people.
He knows how to toe the line. He knows how to toe the line without being offensive to black people.
Yeah, he ain't trying to mess up his bag. You know what I'm saying? So
no, but I do. I like just to that point. I like comedians who are able to bridge that gap, so to speak. Who tell stories about the way white people do stuff and the way black people do stuff, or the way Mexicans do stuff and the way black people do stuff. And normally when I hear it, they're on point and it's funny as hell to me. So that's why I like Gary Owen.
I'm surprised ain't nobody named no new school comics like your Just Hilariouses or your DC Young Flies or
what's the
Carlos.
name is funny.
Never heard of him.
Country
Really?
Lane is funny.
I'm not. So I did see Country. He had a stand up. I did see his
Country
stand-up.
Wayne.
Yeah, I seen his stand up. I mean, he had a special. I think it was on Netflix. On Netflix.
He actually apparently did I ever show y'all that video of him and Mike Epps eating food? I ain't never show y'all that joint. Oh man, I'm gonna have to send you that video. Him and Mike Epps is like eating this food and they trying to eat it quiet and they talking about like how you it's hilarious. It's a hilarious send
the video. Don't hype it up.
It's hilarious. It's a hilarious video. But
I will say a lot of the younger comics are funny, like YouTube funny or damn like Instagram funny. Their skits are funny, but I don't know if they're actually comedic funny. Like I would.
You know who else is funny? DC Young Fly.
That's what I'm saying. His skits and stuff that I've seen in movies and stuff, he is funny. But I don't know how funny he is in stand-up. Like I seen the 85 South show, the special they had on Netflix. It wasn't that funny to me.
That wasn't funny.
Yeah, the 80,000 that wasn't funny to me. So I was like, I wouldn't off that of what I seen of him, Carlos Miller, and damn Chico Bean. When I seen the 85 drink, I was just like, I don't know.
Now I think I told y'all on the side, like over the last couple months or so, Matt Rife or Matt Riff, whatever his name is, white boy. I would always catch his reels on the internet, on Instagram, or whatever, and they'd always be funny. And because he'd be going in on the crowd, like the black comics do. But he had a special on Netflix or one on Hulu or Netflix or something, and that shit sucked. I was like, I was struggling. I was like, there's got to be something in here, but I struggled to watch the whole thing. He sucked. Yeah, but his little short reels, them joints be funny.
Yeah. Like I said, it just depends. Demeter said she heard the 85 South tour was good. What I've seen it now, they do have an 85 South special on Netflix, Demeter. Go watch that joint and then let us know how you feel. But to me, it wasn't funny. It wasn't funny at all. But I think individually, I've heard them tell jokes individually that have been funny. And I know they got their own podcast as well that I've heard, snippets of it that's actually been funny. But as far as, their stand-up, like the whole 85 South show joint, really wasn't all that funny to me.
Did y'all know Chico Bean went to Winston State?
Yes, sir.
No, I didn't know that. Okay.
And he's from DC?
Yeah. Yep. I was he was on the Breakfast Club the other day talking about how Jess Hilarious tried to holler at him when she first came on Wild 'N Out. And she thought, because he wouldn't give her no play, she thought he was gay. He was like, no, I just wasn't fooling with you because one, I knew you had a man, and then two, I know you couldn't get down how I get down. He was like, because I put it up front. He was like, I put it up front of what I do and how I do it. And he said, I already saw the type of chick that you wasn't gonna be down with what I do and how I do it. He says, you already got to know off gate, you're not gonna be the only one. And if you can't deal with the fact that you ain't gonna be the only one, I ain't gonna fool with you. He was like, because I don't want to take you out somewhere and then you tripping off of something that you already told you from day one.
I couldn't mess with no Baltimore chicks anyway.
Whoa. Baltimore's a special place.
Hey, John, how you doing?
It's you. I be like, look here. We can't talk. Don't say nothing.
Hey, dummy. Hey, dummy.
Now, I dude that be doing the skits on the internet where he does a lot of the Baltimore stuff and DC stuff. He's funny. I don't know if he's a comedian and does stand up.
Come on, Hilarious Omar.
Hilarious Omar. I don't think he go by Hilarious Omar. Man. It was funny because it seemed like he stopped doing comedy for a minute, but now he back again.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can't tell if he's from DC or Baltimore.
He's from Baltimore.
That's what I'm saying. He does both.
I seen him in Baltimore, but you know what I'm saying. I just saw him outside the factory, the Baltimore Comedy Factory. I you know what I'm saying. Like I didn't care. I was just like, oh my. He was like, what's up? He dapped me up and everything, but I don't know if you're from Philly, DC, Baltimore.
Yeah.
Like you.
Earn.
Exactly.
Baltimore's a special place.
Yes, it is. Yo, wait. Okay, I know we bumping up against time, but have y'all ever heard? There's this dude that posted this thing on Instagram. He was like, remember when we was in school and people was in special ed, and you knew who was in special ed because they had a special class, special section, right? He's like, then one day they just released them out into the world, and we don't had no idea who. Like they out here in the world with everybody else. Yeah, I was like,
you don't know who the hell they are.
They kept them separated for a reason. Now they out in the world with everybody else.
You don't know who the hell they are. Yeah, that joint was job funny. I did hear that.
I seen that.
That was job funny. Yo, I don't know. Anyway, we appreciate y'all for tuning in. We was back for another season. As y'all see, we keeping it to an hour this time, baby. A little bit different of a show. We're gonna keep it. We are same time next week, same place. We're gonna do it all over again. Different topics. Y'all let us know what you want to talk about. We do got to get you on the show, Demeter. So let us know when you can really jump on with it. Jump on with us, all that good stuff. But yo, we'll be back same time, same place next week. Right here on we ain't on Instagram no more. Instagram cut you at an hour. So that's how it is. Instagram cut you at an hour. So we appreciate people from Instagram watching, Facebook, YouTube. Again, we're gonna try to keep John out of trouble this time, so we're gonna stay off of LinkedIn. Unless we got some people that's going, people that's going to have, might be bringing on people who be doing healthcare and all that other stuff. So,
LinkedIn be bringing some weirdos too.
They do, right? That's what I'm saying.
They did. I ain't gonna lie. LinkedIn, but they was watching though. So we appreciate it. Yo, real talk though. We'll see y'all next time. Same place, same channel. We out. Peace.